WCCS.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com at just about 12 minutes after 9 o'clock. And our conversation with the folks from the Children's Advisory Commission of Indiana County, brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And in the studio with us this morning is Cate Planisky from the Children's Advisory Commission and Amy Shellhammer of the IUP Institute for Rural Health and Safety. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Todd. How are you?
Wonderful. It's good to have you both with us here today as we talk about an event that is coming up. We've had this event before, Cate, haven't we?
We've had bike safety rodeos before.
Yeah, but a little different this time.
A little bit different. We decided to have one in the springtime. Normally we have our bike rodeo during the family nature palooza. We switched things up, and then we decided to have a springtime one. Mm-hmm. And it works well because we were talking to Santa, and he said that he brought a lot of children bikes and helmets this Christmas. So he wanted to make sure that they come to this rodeo and learn how to ride safely and how to wear their helmets.
You got in touch with Santa?
Oh, yeah. We've got connections.
We definitely have some connections.
Evidently, because I'm understanding that he's on a beach at this time of the year.
He could be, but we have some connections, ways to get a hold of Santa Claus.
Is he going to be there?
He will be there.
He will?
Yes.
Oh,
he may even take a ride in with a helmet himself.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Man, you guys do have pull, don't you?
Yes, we do.
We'd like to think so.
So this is happening this Saturday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to be held at the parking lot of the it's our the Department of Human Services offices, which is in the back of the PA Career Link.
Yeah.
So
across from the drive-in.
Exactly.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So we have the space right behind it. So just follow the arrows to the back of that building, and you'll have a good day.
Begins at what time?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Mm-hmm. And runs until noon.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got lots of partners lined up for us. The Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank is going to provide our snacks for us. The Indy Kids Early Care and Learning Center from IUP and the Indiana Cycling Center, they are donating bikes for us to use. Mm-hmm. Now, the children are also encouraged to bring their bikes. If they have bikes, they can bring it there. We have a safety bike technician who can check the bike out and make sure it's safe.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Scott Uhr.
Yes.
And then Scott's also,
Scott likes to work on bicycles. He is going to refurbish a few bikes, and we're going to use those as a raffle to give away 2 bikes to 2 lucky children. So we encourage people to drop we're going to have raffle tickets and give away 2 bikes. This is really, truly just a big community event with all the different agencies and organizations that are involved. So we're really hoping to see as many children, families come out as possible.
Yeah, and as fun as it is, and we can tell this is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, Santa's involved. It has to be fun.
Of course.
But there's a serious element to it as well.
Right, the safety element. Yeah. We're going to have just different activities that involve safety, making sure that the children are wearing helmets, that the helmets are properly fitted. The activities, Sheriff Fyock, who knows how to do bicycle rodeos, is going to have different stations set up. So again, it's a win-win for the entire community.
Mm-hmm. So what happens at a bike rodeo?
This is actually my first rodeo.
This is your first rodeo.
But Amy's been involved with the Safe Children's Network for years, and so she has more experience.
There will
with that.
be different stations set up, but that's the best way I can describe it. And there'll be like a small slalom course. There'll be different using hand signal kind of course. Trying to think of different things off the top of my head, how we were setting up. There's 4 different stations, and the children will go to each one of those stations and practice a different safety function at each one of those stations.
No bucking bronco
No,
bicycle.
let's not hope so. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
In fact, they're going to have riding slow contest.
Right.
And there's a reason that you explain that one
to ride
too.
slow, to have a slow ride contest. To make sure that you are kind of keep your balance safe-wise.
Yeah, we used to do that in our town.
There you go.
Yeah.
See,
we would all be there in the parking lot at the school, with our bikes, and the challenge was to remain as still as you can,
and slow,
not
and
move, and keep the bike balanced.
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a unicycle at the time, so I cheated.
You want to come out and ride your unicycle or
I've
bike
not been on
riding?
the unicycle in about 50 years. Kate, so,
Well, we would encourage you to come out and bring your bicycle unicycle as well.
but yeah, I mean, those kinds of things keep kids interested and keep them, with safety at the top of their minds. That bicycle helmet is the most important
Right.
thing of all.
Right.
Yes.
And being outside and just being healthy as well and getting exercise. So we want to encourage that as well. And can I also give a shout out while I'm here as well? I just would like to say a huge thank you to Sit and Stay Cafe here in Indiana, who helped us do a little fundraiser this past week. They gave a donation off of drinks, kind of in conjunction with bicycle safety. Our IUP public health interns were there handing out bicycle safety information, and they had some really cool drink names. One of them was C and B Scene, and it had honey in it. And another one was Don't Be a Dum Dum and Wear Your Helmet. So I just really want to thank them for partnering with us for the Safe Children's Network with that fundraiser.
do a lot
So
of
thank
nice
you.
things.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is really going to be fun, and as Amy said, Kate, as many kids as we can get out for this, the better.
Yeah, it's a great, cabin fever. You guys have been in all winter, and the last week was just rainy as all heck. So it would be nice to just have a nice day, which the weather is looking to cooperate with us.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's going to start out a little cloudy, but we ought to be able to get that out of here pretty quick and turn partly cloudy and have a good time.
Yeah. Do you control the weather?
I do not. You know the guy, the Mr. Claus. He controls the weather. So we'll put that on him.
All right. Perfect.
There will be snacks too.
Yes. And they're going to be healthy choices, just some fruits and vegetables. I think just fruit and some water and all that. But it's, we want to keep the children healthy, so we're recommending, light snack of healthy food choices.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. The number of agencies that you have involved there or guest groups that will be there is pretty impressive. It really impresses upon me the fact that there are a lot of people that are concerned for the kids around this community.
Oh, definitely. Sheriff Fyock, for one, he's going to be there. He's going to be overseeing the rodeo. The borough's going to have their bike patrol and possibly their canine
Yes,
unit.
we might get a surprise guest of either Canine Axle or Canine Scout. We're not sure, but those are always all the kids' favorites to see the canine officers as well. Just like I said, this is a real community effort, and we want to thank everybody who's been on board helping us.
Yeah. Amy, tell me about the IUP. What's the name of the organization? The Rural Health and Safety
Yes,
Institute?
I'm from IUP's Institute for Rural Health and Safety.
What is that?
Well, it's a lot of different parts. We have the paramedic program. We have the EMT program, and I am actually a grant through PennDOT. So I'm kind of all things traffic safety. So impaired driving. April is actually Distracted Driving Awareness Month, so giving that a shout out as well.
Yeah.
Put those cell phones down, people. Put those cell phones down while you're driving.
And with the new bike path through Indiana,
Yes.
that's something that we really need to emphasize.
Right. I'm working in my office with Josh through.
Josh Krug in the office.
Yes,
of Planning
yes, and we're
Development.
getting ready to do the slow rollout coming up at the end of April too. So yes, all things bicycle, because May is Bicycle Safety Awareness Month.
Yeah. So we'll probably be talking with you again, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Let's hope.
Yeah, we can do something like that. And of course, we think Indiana all the time because we're in Indiana, but this is such a rural county with all of the different towns and municipalities that, there are all kinds of different issues. Kids driving on dirt roads, riding on dirt roads, those things. Our trails, our wonderful Ghost Town Trail and Hula Bug Trail, all of those things. And you encounter bicycles no matter where it is that you go.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the fact that Indiana County is implementing so many biking trails. Especially I'm excited. Like along 286, those bike lanes are fantastic.
Right.
So
All right. So this is coming up on Saturday. It's from 10 a.m. until noon. And it's at the parking lot at the Department of Human Services. The Career Link building is what we also think of it as. And so that is set aside for that day, right across from the drive-in. Very easy to find, boys and girls. And if folks want some more information about it, Kate, what should they do?
They could email me at cac at indianacountypa.gov.
Nice
Think
job.
about that.
I know. But yeah, it's something that folks could do and get their kids involved in it and have them riding their bicycles safely all year long. Ladies, thanks so much for the visit. We appreciate it.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you for
having
having
us.
us. Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. 22 minutes after 9 o'clock, we need to get our Money Matters report in this morning. And I think we have somebody new on Money Matters. Yeah, it's Mattinson. Mattinson usually does our tech roundup. He's doing Money Matters today.
President Biden is laying out a new plan to forgive student loan debt. While visiting Madison, Wisconsin Monday, Biden announced a set of actions he says would benefit tens of millions of Americans.
And altogether, my administration is taking